Every day running our Facebook ads, we get people who always just drop into the comments. They're like, oh, you guys are targeting veterans. You guys are ripping us off. Some of them just write scam. You're a veteran. You know how to do due diligence. Half of our team are veterans. We're a scam, right? Who have kept 17,000 veterans out of having a 2-year waiting period with their life insurance. Which means if those 17,000 people went and paid for life insurance for 2 full years and didn't have coverage, you're looking at close to $8 million in premiums. I'll just ask it to you like this. A product was launched on 1/1/2023, and it's for final expenses. This particular product, you have to pay for 2 full years before the coverage kicks in. Anybody can get it. Doesn't matter your health. There's no health questions asked whatsoever. You're going to get the coverage. The other coverage would be cheaper than the one we just mentioned with a 2-year wait, and it doesn't have a 2-year waiting period. It kicks in immediately. Now, for the first product, if you die in that 2-year span, the company returns the premiums back to you, and that's it. If you die with the immediate plan, your family or whoever gets the full check. Which one is the scam? Which one is ripping someone off? The VA's plan that was launched 2.5 years ago is a guaranteed acceptance whole life plan. This means the VA takes veterans' premiums out of their disability checks. If you talk to the right group, people who know how to underwrite, people who have access to every carrier on earth, people who understand Agent Orange, burn pit emphysema, PTSD, and all the other health conditions that our men and women who have gone through hell can obtain, and where to go for the proper coverage. What are these coverages for? They're to protect your loved ones, your wife, your husband, your children. Let's break this down. You're a veteran, 57 years old. You didn't convert your SGLI to VGLI. You have 480 days. If you do convert to VGLI, does the VA make it loud and clear that VGLI goes up in price every 5 years until you die, which means most of you are priced out of it. 99 out of 100, 1% of VGLI pays out, just like term coverage. Let's say a family member dies. They don't have life insurance. Now you're all pooling money and figuring out what to do. Average burial cost in the United States right now is 8 to 12. You're gonna owe 6 to 10 grand. Do you have it in your bank account? As a vet, you have the option to look towards the VA. Now, the VA launched this policy 2 years ago. It's called VA Life, Guaranteed Acceptance Whole Life. It's no different than Colonial Penn 995. Read the fine print or have somebody who's an expert, professional, anybody who comes in the mail or you see on TV and they say, you're guaranteed coverage. You're putting yourself into a gap of 2 years. The carrier doesn't have a clue whether you're terminally ill or a personal trainer. Now the VA offers this coverage. Why? The Vietnam era is passing away. If the VA put out day one life insurance, they'd have to hire resources. They're cutting jobs right now. So the VA says, we'll give out better rates than all those other companies, but we're not giving out coverage for 2 full years. Women, they crush us with rates. If you're a 60-year-old veteran, every $10,000 of whole life is $50 on the dot. VA Life is $10, $20, $30, and $40,000. So 40 grand in whole life is $200 a month. You have to pay $200 a month for how long? 24 months. Do the math. $5,000 you have to pay into your life insurance plan as a 60-year-old before it becomes effective. I show veterans, only if their health tells us so, the same $40K of whole life, and depending on their level of health, prices would range anywhere from $80 to $150 a month, $160 a month, and if you die 20 minutes after that policy is approved, which it only takes about 10-20 minutes to get approval, they pay it out in full. Which one would you rather have? My team and I are absolutely sick and tired of seeing veterans get screwed. The VA is not going to educate you like my team will educate you. The policy that I wrote yesterday, I broke more down to that guy in the first 10 minutes of our call than the VA has in the last 10 years of his life. Vets, you're getting scammed by your own damn system. Over 50,000 veterans have purchased VA Life since its inception. Now, if I can get 95% of veterans day one coverage, I can get those guys day one immediate coverage, which means we have 50,000+ veterans wasting money every month and not protecting their families when they should be. Your loyalty to this country got you a 2-year waiting period with your life insurance. When they deployed you guys, were you like, I'll go, but in 2 years? When they gave you weapons, did they wait 2 years to give you bullets? There are some of us out here that just want to help. Shouldn't more people be passionate about helping those who wrote a blank check for our country? You guys protected us. You protected a stranger. And now when you get home or discharged or years later, you're in need of help. You're in need of protecting your own loved ones. Yeah, you can have coverage, but you gotta pay for 2 years and then it kicks in. Get out of here. Educate yourself, or if you're seeing this video, email me. I'll jump on a Zoom with you or Microsoft Teams, Google Meet. I'll FaceTime you and I will show you what your VA has launched for coverage. It's right on the VA website. If you're a 75-year-old Vietnam veteran, do you want to wait and pay 2 years for your burial coverage? The project that is We Protect Veterans, we knew a year before VA Life was coming out that it wasn't going to make sense to a lot of people. All these other companies, we replaced all of those policies daily. They work the same way. Let's say you're just a civilian. Guaranteed coverage, no questions asked. We got a gentleman, burn pit emphysema, oxygen, day one coverage. This man's wife was crying on the phone. That's the thing about insurance. Your homeowner's insurance, 0.03% chance of your house completely burning down. Auto insurance, we don't blanket that. 12% chance you're going to total your car. 100% chance you're going to die. That's why we exist. Educate, advocate, serve. We are here to safeguard veterans through this process so that you're not getting screwed. If you have the wrong insurance and you rear end a family of 4, if you have the wrong insurance and your house burns down, or you have an active mortgage, or you don't have $8,000 laying in your bank account to pay for a funeral, everyone says family first. Family is priority number one. If you don't have unlimited income, life insurance shouldn't be optional. Because it's the only thing, it's the last line of defense your family has from losing the house. And you as vets, you should get pointed in the right direction. If you think this helps you, if you want to hear more, subscribe to the channel, share it with your buddies, post it to Facebook. If you think we can help save some vets some money, thank you guys very much. The VA Life product is actually okay. Somebody on dialysis, somebody going through chemotherapy, somebody who had a heart attack last Tuesday. That's where guaranteed acceptance helps people. When you call the VA and you're like, hey, I have a disability rating. I hear that I'm eligible for VA Life up to $40,000 in life insurance. What do we do to get it? Can you tell me about it? No, I'm not licensed. I have no clue. I just know what the link is. You work 50, 60, 70 hours a week. Make sure your family is put in the right spot. Whether we put a policy in place or not on our phone call, you are going to know where you stand, what you should do. If you choose to pull the trigger on something, we'll give you the best rate, we'll give you the best coverage, broken down off of your situation, your health, your age, whatever the need is, burial, mortgage, we'll show you what's best. We are all adults here. Nothing needs to be sold, but you deserve the proper intel to make that choice. What should happen? Bob Smith, 71-year-old Vietnam vet, slight case of Agent Orange, little bit of diabetes and high blood pressure. He calls and says, hey, I want to make sure my burial's covered. I want VA Life. I have a 30% disability rating and I should have 100. And instead of saying, sure, no problem, here's the link, they should be able to look at your basic health, and based off of that right there, if it looks like you could get better coverage, which means you protect your family 2 years earlier and you're not wasting money for 2 full years, they need to tell you that. Hey, go talk to We Protect Vets. They're the best company in the country when it comes to helping veterans get day one proper coverage. They break down your health, your situation. They show you what's best. Help me make this happen. We would save billions of dollars by doing this. If I got in front of 1,000 veterans who were purchasing life insurance, 950 vets would get day one coverage. Why should those 950 go put themselves in a 2-year wait at $100 a month? Now, this is happening all over the country, VA after VA after VA. You fill out our ad on Facebook. We never put prices or coverage on our ads. Don't click on any ad that has a coverage amount and a cost. They don't know your gender. They don't know your age. They don't know your health. How the hell can they give you a price? We thoroughly know everything VA, the private market. We have access to every major A-rated carrier in the country. If VA Life is the right policy for you, you deserve to know that. Anyone right now with an insurance license can go pick up life insurance for veteran leads. I don't sell any type of form that comes in, but we do have to break down walls. Like, you're gonna be skeptical. There are so many scams and shady people out there, and I get that, but don't prejudge everybody, because this group right here will take care of you guys. We will show you what the best plan is. I have a team of half vets, half civilians. Everybody's established. We all have our own agencies. Hit me up, email, send me a text. That's my cell phone. We have over 100 veterans a day for the 6 of us to try to talk to and help. Thank you guys. The ones that do the research, the ones that educate themselves, see all of our reviews, all of our video testimonials, the content, the information. Thank you guys for your support. The guys who are trolls, listen to somebody or it's going to be too late. Like, subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your service. It's been an honor and a privilege to have helped over 17,000 vets. You guys are the best. You deserve the best. Link below. Book with us. 5-minute conversation. You'll know where you stand for life insurance. God bless.